Hello and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters, Marconics multidimensional energy practitioner. Every week I bring you a new I am affirmation in order to get down to that subconscious mind to really allow you to shift and change and grow and be that person that you want to be. This is just one tool that you can use. There are unlimited tools that you can use. This week, the I am affirmation is I am worthy of the compliments I receive. Now, you might go, what? How do you react to compliments when people give them to you? Or do they? I find that if it's something that's not about me specifically, like it's about an article of clothing I'm wearing, and they just say, oh, what a pretty dress, I go, oh, thanks. I'm fine with that. I might go, it's new. Or is that new? I love that dress. And I might go, no, I've worn it 30 times. I've had it for years, but you never noticed it. But if they say, you really make that dress look good, I'll go, okay, thank you. But I might get weirdly defensive. I might make excuses for the way I look. I might say, oh, well, this whole thing. And people just don't compliment you that much anymore, so we're just not used to it. And then our self confidence gets in the way, or our lack thereof. And if you can say, I'm worthy of the compliments I receive, then all you have to say is, thank you, that's really sweet of you to say. Because it is sweet of them to say. It takes a lot of effort to give someone a compliment. And if they kind of, well, my mom used to say, poo poo it and say, this isn't important, then you go, well, I'm not going to tell them anything nice again. Because it takes effort to actually compliment people. In the past, it was, especially in the South, it was more of a way of life. Now, if people compliment you too much, you start wondering what they want from you. What's their ulterior motive? I like to go out of my way to give compliments. I don't do it all the time, but when I remember, I like to do it like standing in line at the grocery store, just to some random stranger, and hopefully make their day because I say something nice to them that they go, oh, and all of a sudden I'll see a smile and they go, thank you. Or they'll say something, and sometimes it's obvious their self-confidence isn't that good and they aren't used to compliments because they will slough it off and kind of deflect it almost because they don't feel that they deserve it or whatever reasoning that they have. So let's go ahead and do this I am affirmation. It is, again, I am worthy of the compliments I receive. And if that doesn't hit you, maybe you want to say, I deserve the compliments I receive. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you go, yes, that's powerful. I like that one. Because if you think you're worthy of them, you may get more. So you better be ready. You may still have your subconscious mind going, not so much. I don't think that's true. And you'll go, shut up. Thank you very much. I'll listen to you in a second. Let me say thank you to the person first, and then I'll deal with why you think I'm not. Talk to your subconscious later and say, okay, what was the problem with that? What was the feeling? And then revisit that feeling so you can adjust. And if you don't know or you don't remember something of some fear or limiting belief that comes up, you can't, I would say fix it, but you can't address it and release whatever it is, shift it, replace it with other beliefs that work better for you. So here we go. You're going to take a breath and we're going to say it 3 times together. And each time you say it, I want you to feel it through your entire body as though this is your truth right this minute. As I usually say, we're going to suspend disbelief that this can't possibly be right. All right, so you are worthy of compliments, and let's say that together. I am worthy of the compliments I receive. And feel it like it's your truth right now. And if you feel anything unusual in your body, any pain or any weird feeling, just acknowledge it and then let it go. And breathe again. I am worthy of the compliments I receive. Allow it to go through your being, through every part of your body as your truth right now. And a 3rd time, I am worthy of the compliments I receive. I am worthy. Feel it. Know it. Just hold it as long as you can until you start drifting off or losing that feeling that it's not really real anymore. That's why I tell you not to do it 40 times by rote, which is the way that I was told to do it back in the day. Say it 40 times and it'll like pound on your subconscious mind to tell it what I want. But if you can get more of your senses involved, you're seeing, you're feeling, you're thinking, you're hearing, your eye, all the different parts anyway, you can definitely get it more into your subconscious mind. And the jet fuel is if you can feel it at the same time that this is your reality already. Even if moments later you go, what? That's not true. It's okay. Because if you say it 3 to 5 times and you want it to come faster, then do it twice a day. But don't add on another 20 or 30 times at the same time. Because you really can't hold on to a feeling that it's happening right this second and is my truth right now. If you do it too many times, it kind of loses its power. So let's be aware that whichever one you want, if it's not this one, go back and find some other ones. If you have a real adverse reaction to something, it's probably one you need to use. But most of the time, you want that feeling to be a good tingle, a good whatever it is that you get when you know. Sometimes my brain feels like it's exploding. The explosion goes, whoa, yeah. It's like an aha moment, only a little different. Because I go, yeah, this is one I need. And sometimes I come up with them for you and I say them and I go, oh my God, I need this one. Okay, I'm using this one this week. And sometimes it's not mine, but it feels like a powerful affirmation. So I'll do it for you, but I won't necessarily need that one because I already believe that. I don't have any limiting beliefs about a specific thing I bring up. And other times I have lots of them. We're all human. We all have different things that we need to work on if we want what we want to come true, to be our total reality right now. If you want to be worthy of compliments, you just have to believe that you are. Do this one for a bit or use the word deserve if you need to. And then maybe turn it around and start giving compliments to people. It can be a really fun thing to do and you can people watch while you do it. Just don't turn to 10 different people in line at the grocery store and do them all at the same time. Pick one person that looks maybe particularly unhappy or sad or in kind of a weird mood and try them. It's fun to make their day better. It's fun to be kind and to give them a compliment if you can. Maybe there's nothing you can think of, but maybe they have something in their cart that you go, wow, I love using this stuff. Wow, you're so smart to be using that because it does blah, blah, blah. I mean, anything that you can think of is really a fun thing to do. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope I brightened your day. This is the Joy Corner, and if you'd like to know more about me, Carol DeChaine, by all means, look up my website at connecttojoy.com. That's connect, the number 2, joy.com. You'll find information on life coaching, on Marconics multidimensional ascension energy, and you can listen to my podcast there as well, unless you want to go to Stitcher or iHeartRadio, and you can find my podcast called Connect to Joy, of course, as well. And you can follow me on Instagram also under Connect to Joy. If you'd like to hear longer versions, the podcast is a good way to go. But in the meantime, if you do appreciate what you're hearing and it resonates with you, please do go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell notification so you know the next time that a video is posted. Usually it's twice a week. Until next time, please do know that you are already enough to have that joyful, limitless life that you desire and that you deserve.